everyone, and welcome to the Iron Warrior Cosplay Q&A with me, Iron Warrior Cosplay, where the fucking thing is scuffed every damn stream. Ugh. But welcome to the Iron Warrior Cosplay Q&A, where we are with Diabolical Props, but we aren't live until the webcam's fixed. But no, we're also not live until we're live! Way, we're back! Okay, this is awesome. Right, let's just kick off first of all. What the hell just happened? Zug, oh my god, Zug with the 5 tier 1s, my dude. Zug, you're an absolute mad lad. Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. And also, the man himself, Diabolical Props, is just resubscribed tier 1 for 3 months. Iron Within dabs violently. I don't dab, but you can dab if you want. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Welcome, everyone. I can't believe it. So, for those of you who aren't normally on this stream, it does usually go a little bit better than that. But, you know, Kenos Cosplay, subscribed to Prime for 2 months. Dude, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm using a new video capture software that was recommended to me by the wonderful Diabolical Props for use on Discord, because we're currently on Discord. Yeah, it completely had a heart attack when I started stream, so that was fantastic. So, oh god, it's already fucked. I love this. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just turn the rest of this on. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Diabolical Props!
Hey,
how are you? How are you? I hope you're not as scuffed as my stream is.
Oh, no. It has been a crazy couple weeks. Got moved into a new apartment with a designated workshop, and then been doing the work life, the day job life, and then this. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but not scuffed. Things have been good.
You're very lucky. I'm not gonna lie. Things have been quite scuffed for me recently, with my PC dying, my laser dying, my webcam suddenly just having a heart attack while I was streaming. We have a hype train going, level 3. Holy crap, thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. Thank you so much. Zug, you're an absolute mad lad for gifting out all those subs. You are literally the maddest man. I love you so much. So, we have been looking forward to this for quite some time now, haven't we?
Yes. Yes. I've going on like 2 months now. And it has been like possibly like one of like the most recurring like intrusive thoughts is just like, oh my god, what am I gonna say? Like, what am I gonna do? Like,
Taco Bay, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome.
Go
Taco Bay, hell yeah. But yeah, as you said, like it has been like 2 months ago. I love that one time I jumped into your stream, and this was like way before the stream, like a good 3 or 4 months before the stream, and you were like, can I tell my stream? It's like, dude, don't tell them yet. It's like 4 months away. like I could, the world could end between now and then it would be on stream. But I
remember last week when I was live, you were like, no, you could definitely start telling them now. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to be on the show.
He's going to be on the stream. He's going to be on the most scuffed stream on the planet. Good God, ladies and gentlemen. He is here. The Galactic Elephant. The Galactic Elephant is here.
Hello, friend.
Diabolical, do this with me. Do this.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. He is here. The Galactic Elephant. Praise be unto him. Praise be unto him. Diabolical Props. I don't know if you've met the wonderful Galactic Elephant, but he is an absolute mad lad in the chat, and we praise be unto him every time he jumps on stream.
Yep. I've talked to him in the chat, but I've not talked to him outside of your chat.
Oh, he's been pretty awesome. We've chatted a lot about the wonderful world of Space Marines and the Warhammer 40k universe. He's currently building a Space Marine, which is absolutely legendary, and I cannot wait to see how it comes along. But seriously though, also Harpoon Wonderful, you have followed. Thank you so much, Harpoon Wonderful.
Hey.
Thank you so much. I don't know why my audio is being very scuffed tonight, but it is being very scuffed. Everything is scuffed tonight and is going really, really well, but it's fine. I will keep an eye and I will keep track as best as I can. So, we have had our first hydrate of the night.
Hail hydrate.
The Galactic Elephant himself. Right, I think it is time that we get on with the Ghostbusters clipboard and all the questions that we have for the wonderful Diabolical Props. How long have you been cosplaying, my guy?
So I've heard you ask this to a couple of the other people, and I've had to like kind of narrow down the answer because the short answer is 2 years. I did my first like designated cosplay at like a small convention here in Kansas City, where I wore a dog mascot suit, and I just went as the dog from Duck Hunt. And that was the first time of doing like go to a convention and actually like wear something intentionally. But I think like my earliest exposure to it was in like middle school, like around like age 10. There was a girl I fancied, and she was like, "Well, I'm going to an anime convention," and so she was like, she was obsessed with Death Note, and so she was like, "You're gonna dress up as L, and I'm gonna spray paint your hair," and that was the introduction. Was trying to woo someone.
The things we do for the girls that we like at conventions, eh? The things we do.
Oh yeah.
Also, Shrivel there with the resubscribed tier 1 for 2 months is now on a total of a 2-month streak. This is
Hello,
madness. We are currently on 40. We are currently on 40 subs. I cannot get this. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, why is it 40 subs now? It was 70 before. It's because it got to the point where all the gifted subs that the wonderful Zug gave out are now gone. So hopefully they will be back. The hype train was a success. Level 2 hype train. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed to the wonderful hype train. The cursed Duck Hunt cosplay link has just been shared in the chat, along with your links, by the way. So for anyone who has not met or seen the wonderful Diabolical Props on his stream, please do go visit his links, please. He's an absolute legend. Also, when this man streams, it is so funny. We have so much stuff to talk about other than these questions, but genuinely.
I'm here for it.
But yeah, I'm shocked that you've been cosplaying for such a short amount of time, really. Like, considering... I don't think we can even continue with the stream at the moment, because Zug, with another 5! Zug, my dude! This man is just throwing them out. He's just throwing them out.
We got Uncle Bubba, Dark Grim, that's my buddy. Hart Robinson, that's my sister. So we got some family in the subs now.
There's a lot of family. I'm gonna turn my volume up.
What's the Game of Thrones quote? We've joined our houses.
We've joined our houses. I don't know if anyone. Right, let me just test. Like, there we go. Cool. Yeah, Zug, you are an absolute mad lad tonight. Holy crap, man! Seriously, I cannot get over this. This is just the number went down. Lol. What are we on now? 445, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Zug, could you imagine? Could you imagine having to do a jingle to all these? Because remember, I'm live and I have to do the "Welcome to the shop, welcome to the crew." Like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's why I decided to not do like a jingle. That's why I've got me and David Roth as the dancing Space Marines, because it is madness. But seriously though, Zug, you're a legend. Please go visit his Instagram, which is currently linked under Ranger of Krieg. There. Thank you so much. Zug, though, the number went down, which means I have to put it back up. I love you, Zug. Seriously. Zug again is a Space Marine as well in America Land.
Oh, nice.
America, land of the free, and home of the brave, and all that. But seriously, Iron Within, you're an absolute mad lad. Love you so much, Zug. Honestly.
And I see Uncle Bubba's posting. Mom and Dad are here. Mom and Daddy props. Hello, family. Hello, my mama.
Mom and Daddy. Oh my god, I love this. Mama Sound and Dad are in the stream. This is hey, your community. Also, by the way, Baron there has just followed. What the hell? Full Power Creations.
No. Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
One of the most impressive.
Yeah,
one of the most impressive like Space Marine costumes I've ever seen.
Isn't it just
Full Power Creations?
Out of this world?
It lights up.
It is
and
absolutely
steams.
Out of this world. It's insane. Seriously, can we just? We're already up to 50. We're already up to 50. This is beyond, guys. Seriously, you don't have to, but I appreciate it so much. Zug and Full Power Creations, holy crap. Also, for those of you who have not, please go follow Full Power Creations, because holy crap, his Space Marine is just
do it. Just
my
don't even ask. Just do it.
Yeah, it is that kind of it's that top tier, out of this world level Space Marine. and it is madness.
I
Full Power's
I definitely remember.
in the chat.
I remember when he posted one of the promo videos of it recently on Instagram. I was like scrolling, and I actually stopped because I thought they were putting out like a new Deathwing game, and I thought I was looking at a trailer, and then it turned around and it was like Full Power creation. I was like, this is cosplay. This is insane. I was immediately
Seriously.
like, yeah,
Madness.
Like, how is competition even possible? It's awesome.
Madness. This is, and we haven't even gotten properly past like question 1 yet. And we've got so much to go on. This stream is going to be a little bit longer than most, I have a feeling. But honestly, Full Power Creations, Zug, and everyone else who has subscribed, honestly, thank you so much for your support. Seriously. Holy crap. Let's get back to it, because seriously, holy bloody crap, this is... Whew.
Yeah, I don't even remember the question.
I don't even. The question was how long have you been cosplaying? But this is, wow, holy crap. Let's get back to it now that things have calmed down. This is insane. Diabolical Props. You've mentioned how long you've been cosplaying, but I'm still shook at how long you've actually been cosplaying. I wouldn't have thought that's how long you'd been cosplaying. I would have said you had been probably doing it for a good 6-7 years, easy.
I've been exposed to it that long, so I have a couple really close friends. One of them being Rage Zombie cosplay. She's a close friend and amazing cosplayer. I've been watching her cosplay for years, and it's always been one of those things where I've been around it and I've been at conventions with others, and only in the last 2-3 years have I started actually putting costumes on myself. But yeah, it's only been a couple years.
That is crazy.
And the thing that actually transitioned me into foam was I originally made dice boxes. I made dice boxes that looked like spell books, and I needed a solution for paper pages to look real. And the local makerspace was just like, well, EVA foam's cheap, and we can laser cut it by the bunches. So we ended up just making EVA foam pages and stuff.
I love that because I've done exactly the same, and it is crazy because the amount of lines I had to put in. I had to zoom in and make sure I put a bunch of lines. The way the laser would go up and down just cuts them so well, and you run your fingers across them. It's like it's pages, and when you paint them, it's so cool. It is so cool. Oh, honestly, thank you so much. Ranger Creek is sharing your links like crazy in the chat there, along with mine. For those of you who have just joined us, I am Iron Warrior Cosplay. For those of you who want to follow me, all my links are currently there. Also, for those of you who click on my link tree, and for those of you who haven't been following my social media pages, have a look at the link tree right at the very bottom link on the link tree there. If you just go have a look at that super quick, and then you can have yourselves a big old laugh, because it is the single funniest thing I've done this year, I think. It's absolute madness. Now, I know in your streams you have many ridiculously fun and interesting channel points, if I'm right in saying. I think there was one that I particularly like, which is obviously your hats. Obviously, we'll get onto the hats, of course. Hey, Unicorn Chick, how you doing? Welcome. We also have Gondor calls for aid.
Yeah, so that is
Gondor calling for aid right now?
Oh, is it?
Is it? We'll see. For those of you who don't know, the wonderful Diabolical Props actually has this channel points on his stream where you can tell him that Gondor calls for aid. He will cut out a piece of brown packing paper and make a small paper airplane.
Well, the question is are the beacons lit?
Are the beacons lit?
Are they?
Are the beacons lit? We need to see if chat agrees with us if the beacons are lit, because if the beacons, I need to log off. Keep the creations coming, my bros. McKay Cosplay, thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. I love that. I'm trying to drop bits and Twitch is being hateful. Oh no, Big Class, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Nate the Chill Valhalla, he said it.
Take your time. Also, I'm not sure how to say. Oh, okay. There's someone who's just followed who I can't really say the name of. It's RDB. Oh, brother, maybe JR.
That's RDB. That's RDB J3JR. Yeah, that's Richard Dean Bankston the Third Jr. That's my dad.
Richard, Yeah. Hi, Dad. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Chat's saying the beacons are lit, man.
Chat saying
All
the
right.
beacons are lit. If the beacons are
The
lit,
beacons are lit.
then Gondor calls for aid.
For it was not this day that the strength of men failed. Ride with me now. On to ruin, on to glory, and to the red
On to
dawn.
glory.
Ride with me now, men of the West. All right.
I absolutely love your channel points. Some of your channel points make me laugh so hard. Honestly, let's get back onto the chat there. There we go.
Iron Warrior chat, thank you for supplying reinforcements in the battle against the forces of Mordor. We say, Godspeed, soldier.
Godspeed. I love that. Angry Bubbles, thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. I tell you what, I need to definitely sort out my audio for the stream because I'm not hearing anything come through. But it is fine. I will keep an eye on the mini feed as we go. But seriously, that was one of them. And that's one of many. How many do you have altogether? Because you have a fair few, don't you?
Oh yeah. I think I've got I think a grand total about 10 that are custom. There's the ones that make me. There's ones that make me change hats. I got the paper airplanes. I've got one called Staring Contest where I just
Oh yeah.
have a mod count me down.
Just like,
Yeah.
Just, no.
I hope Nate's counting.
Well, someone tell me if he blinks because I can't see. Is someone going to tell me if he blinks?
I have not yet. This is the horrible part because I am staring right into an air conditioning vent.
Oh, no way. I'm staring into my camera, but there's a slight breeze coming from my heater, and it's not.
That got me.
Did you blink?
I did. I blinked.
Ah, bro. Yay!
Home field advantage. Home field advantage. They ain't. Refs aren't on the field.
Honestly, that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Oh, but yeah, most of them come from Harpoon Wonderful and Rage Zombie. They're
Harpoon Wonderful. I love that. Also, Ranger Creature said stare. The impressions are my favorite. Oh, you do impressions?
every now and then, yeah. I have one where a lot of people like to get me in the Carl Weezer voice. So I randomly bust out talking like Carl Weezer.
Oh my god, fuck off. That's so good. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Hey, Jimmy's mom.
Oh my god, that's fucking mental. Wait. Can you do me a favor? Can you go, croissant?
Croissant.
Croissant. Yeah, it's too good. Angry Bubbles, I know, right? It's too good, right? That's insane. That's madness. That is absolute pure fucking madness. I love that. Oh my god.
I get that one a lot, and then I get a lot of tricksy little hobbitses. They stole it from us.
That's so good. Holy crap. Oh my god, this is madness. This is absolute madness. I love that. That's so cool. Oh my god, this is going to be such a great stream. I can't even... It's like right, do you know what? Since we're talking channel points and you have hats, do you want to do hats? Should we do hats?
Yeah, let's get a hat going.
Let's grab all your hats. Go get all your hats. I'm loving that. I love that you're wearing shorts, and here I am in like a big coat and hat, and I've got a heater going.
Oh yeah, it's like in the 70s today here in Kansas City.
People are saying "ara ara" in my chat. Why?
Uh-oh. Well, it's your channel, so I won't invade with the
go for it. Whatever.
Stuff.
People are saying "ara ara."
Ara.
You don't have to do the faint, the fall over, like, you know, the blood coming out of the nose, like. Oh my god, this is so funny. So what do we have here? Do we have, like, okay.
Oh, what, this whole thing?
Look, is it me, or does that look like he's taken a small animal and then just shoved it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it always reminds me of Kirby from Super Smash Brothers, just swallowing something just a little too much. It's just
instant nosebleeds. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And does it do the thing you just did? Did you just do that?
Yeah. And I've always wanted to find a way to incorporate this like into a cosplay because it's cute as a bunny, but I also think it'd be hilarious as like a Boba Fett rangefinder and just.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
But it's two medicine pumps and some medicine rubber tubing.
So did you make that? Did you buy it?
I actually got this as a Christmas present from Archimus. He's a viewer of mine. But
madness.
it's just a rubber pressure cuff, and it goes up to a little plastic bit in the ear, and it just boop.
Well, holy crap, I need one. So I don't, please don't get me one. But seriously, that is mad. I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. So what would you redeem to get that hat now, or is it just change hat, or do you have one for each specific hat?
So I just have the one. It's hats off to you.
Hats off to you.
And
Also,
if I'm,
can I just say, though,
usually
there is one hat we're gonna save until last, and you know. Look at me. You know what hat it is that you're saving until last, right?
oh.
Yeah, save that hat until last. Every other hat you can show, that hat, save it till last. If we're doing hats
put that
off,
one at the
I'm gonna
bottom.
join you. Let's do a pirate hat. I know I wear this pirate hat quite a bit, but let's do a pirate hat. I don't have hats off to you. I might have to start doing that at some point. But the thing is, I have helmets too, and helmets wouldn't really work. Oh, hey, Big Class, 500 biddies! Big Class, thank you so much!
Yo!
Holy crap, thank you so much, that really means a lot. 500 biddies, I love them biddies.
That's my bro.
Got my
Big
pirate
Class.
hat on. Oh look, the bits come through, and then I have a pirate hat, and it's like stealing them biddies and burying them in the thing. Let's try another one. Let's go hats off to you again. Let's see what other hats you got, and then I'll join you in the hats.
So this one's not particularly exciting. This is one of my favorite hats for conventions. It's just a flowery 5-panel because my hair gets really like messed up if I go to conventions. Like I usually wear the dog outfit, and my hair will get real matted.
Oh, the terrifying dog outfit. Yeah. This is a Krieg helmet for my Ranger, not my Ranger of Krieg cosplay. God damn it, Harry, you're stuck in my head for my Krieg cosplay.
Yeah, he's the only Krieg.
He is, yeah. Ranger of Krieg is the Krieg. There's no other Krieg. There will be me, but I'll be under him in terms of like he'll be upper command, and then there'll be me.
Yeah, the
but
hierarchy
of
Krieg.
I like that hat though. That is a nice. That's just, as you said. That's a regular hat.
It's just a cheap. I can get it wet. I can wear it around without worrying about it getting lost or something.
Do you have another one?
Yep. So this is my lucky hat.
Let's see.
I call it the lucky hat because nothing lucky has ever happened to me in this hat. I was slotted to meet Adam Savage at Kansas City Comic-Con, and I bought this because I had made a very intricate dice box to look. I just saw the damn helmet.
What?
Iron within,
iron without. Thing is, though, it looks so big on your head when you're not wearing the rest of the space ring. It's the funniest thing.
That is. So you had mentioned briefly last week that there might be a pattern floating around for that thing.
I shall send you the pattern for it if you like the pattern for it. I shall send you the pattern.
I'll put together a goodie basket and we'll call it a trade.
Oh yes, absolutely. You can have that pattern. I don't mind. You can have that pattern. I'll have to send you something too. We'll have to swap stuff. We'll have to send each other things.
We'll be pen pals.
We'll work something out.
Yeah, but this is the lucky hat.
That's Dipper's hat from Gravity Falls.
Yep. Yeah, so I made a dice box that's like a 1-to-1 exact replica of the Gravity Falls journal, but when you open it, it's a dice box.
That's so
and
cool. I have the laser files for those. I've just made. I didn't just make them, but I made them a while ago. I have the laser files for those. I want to do as well.
That's so sick. Please make it, because I imagine yours will turn out fantastic.
So your dice boxes, are they made out of wood or foam?
So the dice boxes are wood. They laser cut. They slot together. They have like different compartments and like rolling trays and stuff.
That's insane.
If you got 30 seconds, I actually got it in the other room. If you want to see it,
we have the entire stream.
Okay, yeah. Give me 5 seconds to go grab it.
Give me I love this, honestly. Genuinely, can I just say though, thank you so much. Oh, also thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I'm really, really bad at mentioning that name because he said it already, and it was the third junior. RDB the third junior. I'll do that. RDB the third junior. I think I'm right in saying that. RDB the third junior just subscribed to tier 1. And I really
thank you.
I really
Daddy props. Thank you so much, Dad.
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. Appreciate it. Apologies again for the fact that the notifications aren't really coming through very clearly for me. I will get that sorted. I have to do another test stream at some point and just get my setup sorted a bit better. At some point, I do need some headphones or one of those like little wireless earbuds or something. Just plug those in, and then I won't have. I won't have to have speakers.
I love having these just because I have speakers for the monitor, but it comes through kind of itchy, and so I like playing music in my desktop, and then like if I'm streaming and stuff, it just I don't know. It's very snug. Feels very.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh my God, Taco Bay. Taco Bay gifting 3 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you so much, Taco Bay.
Taco, hey buddy.
Taco Bay.
I just hung out with him
Bay.
yesterday.
Thank you so much. Seriously.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys are so wholesome and kind, and I genuinely, I can't get over this. Thank you so much. Everyone who has just received a sub can now use their emotes. Have it. The magic number is coming back. Is it really? Oh my God.
Yeah, we're almost back to the sex number.
We're on 54. Oh my God, we actually are back on 54. This is so bad. Oh my God. I love this. I love this. Thank you so much. Genuinely.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I can't thank my guys enough.
We represent for our boy. Yeah. Hell yeah, Taco Bay. Hell yeah. Honestly.
And I do have to do something. So, my dad, RDB the third junior, him and I have like a personal salute that we always do whenever we catch each other in like a crowd or something. It's just a quick.
Do you have to do the kissy thing?
Yep, because it's not exactly a kissy face. It's you going woo.
Oh, woo. Woo. I like that. I like that. Oh, my moderator has redeemed hydrate. Hail hydrate. Hail hydrate, everyone.
Hail hydrate.
If you got him, drink him. And then,
but yeah, so this is the dice. This was the prototype of the dice box. This wasn't the Gravity Falls one that I was. Oh, this is big. They got a little bit smaller when I did the Gravity Falls one, but you open them up, and it's got a bunch of wooden compartments, and I accidentally built this one upside down. So the rolling tray's up here. It's supposed to be down here, but I built a few of these. But it's laser cut balsa wood. They slot together, and then. This is actual real pages. I found an old, and this is going to make me sound terrible. I found a Bible from the 1920s.
Yeah, thing is that I know so many of my friends who do these old books and stuff, and they need pages and stuff. They do just find Bibles because there's so many pages in them.
Yeah, and it was the only thing the right size, and they were going to throw it away. They were going to throw it in the trash can, and so I was like, well, it either goes in the trash can or I give it a new purpose.
One of my mods, Nate the Chillvan, says, "Do want." I want it even more. He wants it even more now that it's made of Bible pages.
There you go.
The sacrilege.
Bible page and an architecture textbook.
I love that.
And what's funny is the Bible is from the 1920s, and I found bookmarks from the 1920s still in the Bible, and so I made sure to incorporate them.
Seriously,
to make them...
that is I like that book. I like that dice box. That is.
Yeah, I've got the guts for like 2 or 3 more of these that I just never got around to finishing, so I might.
So that's why Diabolical Props' house is haunted. Yeah. And then he'll call me the Ghostbuster. We'll be there, and it'll be awesome. And who are you gonna call? Although that's gonna be a hell of a bill, hell of a travel bill. To get
what's the house call?
To get all the way up to the house call.
I might make up some ghosts just to get you over here.
Also, that's like 1,000 for like proton charging and stuff like that.
Take you to a mean steakhouse.
Oh, don't. Oh, I want to go to a steakhouse so bad. Oh my God. My mods. Drink. Yeah. I love that.
But yeah, so I had a dice box from Gravity Falls. I was slotted to meet Adam Savage, and all I was going to do is just walk up and be like, hey, I don't want an autograph. Can you just tell me if you like this?
Please like it.
The day before the convention, this hat came in the mail, and 3 hours later, they announced the con was canceled for COVID. Like it was like the day before the world shut down, and so I call this my lucky unlucky hat.
Don't worry, don't put it back on because you have another hat, don't you?
I do.
Oh, hold on. We have RDB the third junior. Show the box. Show the box.
Show the box.
Show the box.
Oh.
Show the box.
Yeah.
Mr. Titan with the host. Thank you so much. There we go. I just flipped the stream instead. There you go. I just flipped the stream. There you go. Whatever. It's all good. Look at this. Fixing stuff on the go.
We're crafters. We're makers. We can't be stopped.
Can I just say, though, for those of you who have just joined the stream tonight, it's not normally this bad, but my PC did just die recently, and we had to completely tear its guts out and sort of rebuild it, so, you know. But, hey, at least we're back. Look, we're back. Look, it's not choppy or laggy anymore, so it's all good. There we go. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate this. I've just flipped OBS, basically. We're still backwards here, but I've flipped OBS, so it's all good. As long as you're not, as long as you don't have something that's like the right way around, because I don't think it'll work. I think it might flip it as well. We'll see.
No, I think I'm all right. If they can read the hat still.
Let's have a look. Nope, it is backwards on stream. But this is the hat. This is the hat. Oh, you're gonna have to take your headphones off for this one. Yeah. This is so.
With the horns, you got to put the headphones on last.
There he is. He has got the daddy hat on. The daddy hat is on. That is mad.
Hide your props.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your props. It is the daddy is the horny daddy is here. May the fourth be with you. All in the Emperor's name. Iron Cosplay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let's see now. Can you show a few items that you've made? Absolutely. We will be getting on to the props and stuff that he has made, including the ones on the wall behind you, probably, knowing me. But for now, we are on to, believe it or not, everyone, question 2. So, question 2, why do you cosplay?
It's a question that I knew you were going to ask from watching the other streams. And the answer has not gotten easier with the 2 months that I've known about the question. But what I cosplay because of it's alchemy. Like there's no other. The only answer I've ever been able to come down to is that it's alchemy, because I haven't found any other place in the world where a little bit of squishy foam and about 4 hours of your time can literally bring something into the world from another world. Like growing up, like my parents had me just addicted to being imaginative as a kid, and I can never thank them enough for that.
That's what you want, really.
And when I was young, there was just all these worlds that I was like, man, to be in the Tolkien verse or to be in the Star Wars universe, like how unfairly cruel is it that we live in a place with cars and taxes?
Yeah, why?
Other people get to be in the Clone Wars. Like, this is so stupid. And like, after college and discovering EVA foam, I was like, oh my god, there's literally nothing from another world that I can't make happen.
I've also just been told, no, actually, what Junior meant, I'm going to say Junior, I'm just going to call him Junior, saying, no, I meant Mr. Iron Warrior has made what I've made. I have a fair few props around here somewhere. I will grab some shortly.
We're going to have to show him the shovel.
Oh, that wasn't made by me. That was made by Ranger of Krieg in chat. He made that for me for a gift for my birthday.
Oh, I had it backwards. I thought you made it.
The power of foam. Yeah, exactly. The power of foam is legendary. But I love that that's why you cosplay. I love that that's why you cosplay. Because, like, cosplaying for me has been also, like, an outlet to just, get out there and do mad things. There's a lot of stuff I've done in my life that I wouldn't have done if it hadn't been for the mad people I have met, thanks to going to all of these events and stuff like that. For example, I wouldn't have met Ranger of Krieg. I wouldn't have met Harry, my spotter. I wouldn't have met him otherwise. So,
like, we have people in the chat from Brazil right now. Bex, my Twitch wife, she's from Brazil. I met her through my very first night streaming. She just happened to cross my stream.
Also, Square Vision. Hey, Iron, have a great stream. Square Vision, thank you so much for visiting. Square Vision interviewed me some time ago in my workshop, way before COVID. He interviewed me in my workshop, and what a fun interview it was. It's such a great video, too.
Oh, that's the video one on YouTube.
Yeah,
I actually stumbled across that.
Yeah,
it's creeping on you.
I absolutely love that one. Well, it's the same one that I yeeted my bolter down the track of next to my house, because he asked, like, how strong it was, and how strong are your props? And I'm like, oh, yeet, and just yeeted it, and it just, like, tumbled over and crashed a bunch, and I went over, picked it up, and I was like, it's fine, it's all on video. So I was hoping that, it would have been funnier if it had just exploded into, like, pieces.
Yeah, what's the meme of just, like, how fragile is it? I don't know. Shatters. Very fragile.
Yeah, the plate. It's like these non-shatterable plates. He throws on the floor and it shatters into the tiniest pieces, like a billion of them.
Or Elon Musk with the Cybertruck window where he's just like, you can't break it. Hammer. Vaporizes
it. I love that. Love our time, Iron. Such a fun interview. Thank you so much, Square Vision. You're an absolute legend. Absolutely, genuinely. I really appreciate you following as well. I really appreciate it. Also, from the looks of your badge, you have a 1-month subscription. You were probably gifted that in the many gifted subs that came through from everyone. we are up to 55. Here's me like, oh, we're down to 31. Never mind, it's fine. You know, we'll get back to sort of that number, and then suddenly 55 one stream. Madness. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
My
But
dad's dropping my family tree in the chat, talking about. So I had two grandfathers that were incredibly gifted craftsmen.
Seriously.
And that I did, yeah. I had a grandfather that did stonemasonry. He would cut his own like gems and stuff to make like belt buckles, and then I had a different grandpa that was a master woodsworker.
A master woodsworker, though. I love that. A master woodsworker.
And
That's so cool.
I'll try not to make a mess of it, but one of my grandfather had a rock cutting shop at his house, and his initials were Robert Oakley Carlisle. And so he made this for his own workshop.
Robert
probably
Oakley
50
rock shop.
Yeah, he made this probably about 50 or 60 years ago, and when we closed out his house recently, we found it, and I got given it.
Oh, that's...
And so it lives off camera where I get to remind myself of it.
That's so sweet. I love that. That's so awesome. Yes, Ranger Creek, thank you so much for the link for the Square Vision interview right there. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's that's extremely wholesome. I like that. That's so cool. I like that.
And I love your reason for cosplaying, because that's why we do it, right? Like, I think Adam Savage calls it interactive community theater. Like,
pretty much interactive community theater and stuff. I love the way Adam Savage says it. It's especially his TED talk. You know, he did his TED talk about cosplay. When I'm ever feeling down, or if I'm ever feeling like, you know, the motivation is gone and cosplay doesn't seem like something that sort of, you know, pulls me in anymore, I watch that TED talk that Adam Savage does, and it just gets me right back into it. And I just, I can't not. It's just, it really gets you right back into wanting to do cosplay again. It's just like, hell yeah. And it is absolutely wonderful, and I love it so much. Adam Savage is such a legend. I want to meet him one day. One day I will get to meet him, and it will be glorious. It will be glorious. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, if I never made another dollar doing cosplay, the only thing that would make, like, it would be immediately worth it if I just knew that one person was inspired by me as much as he had inspired me. Like, Adam Savage is like, he's the first person that I think got me into this hobby. Before I met like any of my friends and stuff like that, something about that guy just drew me in.
It is insane, isn't it? It is just like Adam Savage himself. Oh, just every time, like, I watch his videos and stuff, and it's just like, this mad lad is just like, you know, oh hey, I just machined this giant nut and bolt because I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
he's been making the same Blade Runner gun for 35 years.
Yeah, he has. He just makes better. He makes better and better versions of it all the time, and it is absolute madness. It's absolute madness. Oh, Adam Savage, man, I could talk about him for days. Considering the length of time you've been cosplaying now, then, is cosplay something you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
Oh, absolutely. It's not going anywhere. The way that I display it might change. Like, who knows if Twitch will even be a website next year? But
that's a possibility. I absolutely.
Like, but there's never gonna come a point where I don't want to partake in that alchemy. You know, like, there's always gonna be another movie that makes me want something from that world. And yeah, as long as that inspiration is still there, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh, yes, I love that. I love that so much. That is, this is why I do these interviews. Because without chatting to people like yourself, it's almost impossible to even get to grips with, like, why people do what they do. Like, there's so many big cosplayers out there who are huge, and you try and talk to them, but of course they've gotten so big now. If they're not talking to you about, you know, possibly a collab where, you know, more followers and viewers will come in, or like an event, or money mainly, you know, if that's not what you're giving them or want to talk to them about, you'd find that they don't tend to want to talk to people. It's also, they probably get 1 billion messages a day. You never know. It's all, you know, each to their own. But recently I've been emailing people back and forward and whatever for season 4, and that's been a whole, like, that's been almost like a job in itself. It's been absolute madness just doing that. We do have a question from your dad. Do you have a specific skill you enjoy doing the most, Mr. Iron Warrior? Oh, sorry, me, Mr. Iron Warrior. Do I have a specific skill I enjoy doing the most? Foam smithing, I love doing. I do a bit of woodworking. Metalwork, I haven't done a great deal of. But at the moment, I'm currently fixing up my old vintage 1953 Ferguson TE20 tractor. That's my, that's sort of my sort of passion project, if you will. As much as I love cosplay stuff, cosplay is amazing. Cosplay is my hobby, and it's absolutely fantastic. Tuck says talking. Yeah, talking. Yeah, I can. I can keep talking. I can talk for days and months, and just I can talk forever. But I absolutely love that. We have a hydrate from Galactic Elephant.
I ran out of water.
Is the Glenfiddich coming out? I like that. The Glenfiddich is coming out. But yeah, with me, I think those pretty much. I think I have a fair few skills. What are they? What we say in the UK is. I don't know if you guys have this thing in the US, but it's Jack of all trades, master of fuck all. So it's Jack of all trades, we can do everything and everything, master of none. Like it just doesn't work.
I don't know why, but that hits the ear like a line from like a Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movie.
Yeah, right.
It hit.
Right?
It hit. That's absolutely like I could absolutely see Nick Frost like trying to say the phrase correctly, and then everyone just going, "What? Oh, okay." Like
it is madness. Hold on, I am just.
I love that though. I'm gonna need to get a shirt that says that.
Believe it or not, I'm just fixing my stream while streaming because things are so scuffed. But yeah, it's like Jack of all trades, master of fuck all. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I there's a lot of skills I have. I used to do PC repair. I used to work for a company not far from where I live, just building and fixing and repairing server cabinets, PCs, and all that kind of stuff. Nothing mad. I mean, for example, Tux White Tiger in the chat, he actually works for a massive company. They go out and they build huge custom networks for people and custom server cabinets and stuff for everyone. Where as a company I work for, it's quite a small sort of, my phone's broken, my PC's broken, here, come do this, that kind of stuff. And nothing major. But yeah, those are kind of my skills. Mr. Titan 40k, question: if you're going to make a prop from Warhammer 40k, what is the one you are likely to make?
Ooh, so I've made one prop, not from the 40k universe, but from Age of Sigmar. I did Gal Moraz, and I was very proud of that one. But whenever I got to know you and Ranger Krieg and Nate the Chill Valhallan through your Discord, I realized that I realized I needed an actual 40k prop, and so this isn't going to look like much because it's not finished. But I have all of the blades made for a power maul.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be chunk. I can't wait to see that. Holy crap.
And I've got the lines set up for where they're going to go.
Oh my god, look at this.
It's going to have 6 of these. And it's going to be my power maul.
That's insane. Dude, hell yeah. That is
You guys
nice.
converted me.
That is nice. Power maul. That is going to be sick when that's done.
And I believe it's specifically the power maul that the Chaos Space Marines actually like bust out.
Chaos. The Book of Chaos, right here. The Book of Chaos.
Yeah, I've been trying not to ask about that, honestly, because I saw I brought my book out and then I noticed yours was a book and I was like, try not to ask about his book.
Well, this one's just foam. This one's just foam. This one is very much
just foam. That is the Book of Chaos.
This is like one of the first books I made. It has no page lines. I just painted it, but it's been bound in chains, and I tried to make it look like leather.
I think you succeeded. I think it looks fantastic.
A bit like leather, but it has glowing LEDs in the eyes. But I don't have a 9-volt battery with me right now, so I would show you the eyes glowing, but I don't have a battery with me currently.
Oh, my dad's asking what 40k is. Yeah, Dad, 40k. Okay, everyone in the chat, please do not assault me for this comparison, but it's the best I can do with my father. Dad, Dungeons and Dragons is a game. 40k is a similar game. Is played on a table, and you have miniature figures, you have dice and role playing, and yeah, it's a similar game.
You sort of roll the dice, move the pieces, and you can attack people and stuff. And it's great. It's great. They're little miniatures. They're awesome. Someone made a miniature of myself, which is awesome. Someone's made a little mini me, and I have that. It's like Ranger Krieg. Hang on, I got you, fam. Yeah, Ranger Krieg is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
And I love Nate the Chill Valhallan. Nate's looking at my dad, just like, how much time you got? Like,
how much time you got? I love that. Well, we gotta burn. We gotta burn Dave. Harpoon, wonderful.
Harpoon, you're my boy. Don't do it.
Boy, please no, don't burn me. I love that. I love that. So, do you prefer to work alone or do you prefer to work with others? Obviously, please ignore current situations with COVID and everything. But like, if you were in your workshop, would you prefer to have somebody over to work with like on a project, or are you more, get out! I need my space. This is mine.
So if I'm trying to get something done quickly, I prefer to work alone because I get into that groove state a little bit quicker if I'm not explaining steps or redeeming channel points and stuff like that. But there's a certain addiction I have to someone telling me I can't.
Yeah.
And that makes me want to show them that they can. And so Rage Zombie was once like, I want to buy a robot arm to go over my real arm for a cosplay. And I was like, don't buy one, just make one. And she was like, I can't make one. And I was like, I went, okay, well, you're gonna make one.
Major
So,
Making Bacon. Thank you so much for the follow. Hell of a username, Major Making Bacon.
Hey, buddy. Hello, my good friend.
Follow of yours?
College friend.
Nice.
A good chunk of my followers are like college friends and family and stuff.
That's so awesome. Also, yes, we are now calling your dad Papa Diabolical.
Yeah.
Papa Diabolical is like your new name. I love that. Oh, we've got another follower. We have Dark Grim. At least I think it's Grim. It's with a 7. So
hey, buddy.
Dark Grim. But honestly, this is madness. Now, we were talking about props just now. So before I ask you about your builds and stuff, do you want to grab a prop of yours, something that you've completed, something that you really like? Oh, also, how did the shield go? Because normally you stream and it's like 12:30 in the morning here. It's like 12:30 a.m. here. So I watch sometimes when I can. Sometimes I'm in bed just looking at my phone, just watching you. Like that's kind of fun. But hey, that looks really cool. Look at that.
Yeah, so we got it. We got the boss finished. We got all the texturing done. I have to after the stream, once you and I are done, I'm actually gonna go plasti dip it out in my front yard.
Awesome. Are you streaming tonight at all?
Yes, I'm definitely gonna be streaming tonight.
What time are you streaming? Your time.
So my time, it'll be 6 p.m., which I believe puts it 6 p.m.
If it's
should put it around like 1 o'clock your time, I think.
1 a.m. Something like that. There we go. If you guys are up at 1 a.m., I probably will be a little bit. You guys can watch the wonderful Diabolical on his stream and give him all the channel points. Make him do all the fun things because Gondor calls for aid. The beacons are lit. So if you want to go grab a prop, I will go grab a prop as well. So
Do you want the big one?
yeah, sure, that'll do. I'll go grab this one. Grab the big one.
Oh, there goes the hook.
Grab the big one. Grab the big ones. We're grabbing all the big props because big is good. Oh, hold on. If we're doing over the shoulder, I have to do the same. There we go.
This is my ninja way.
Oh, that's your ninja way? I'm just like, hey, big hammer.
big boys, big props.
Big hammer. This is a power hammer from Warhammer 40k. This is a chaos power hammer because chaos.
Now, were you painting this one on your Joy of Chaos stream just recently?
It is actually done. It is actually done. The handle's been repainted. It looks much better. I've done all this stippling here, which looks much better. I've weathered it a bit more. I have left these two, but it is currently.
I love your caution stripes.
That is done.
I will never get the hang of caution stripes.
I have had to
I'll get the hang of
practice
it.
and practice so much. I have messed up so many times. Honestly,
so clean.
But honestly, I love that. Corn Daddy is the best. Oh God, why? Time to fight. Yeah, absolutely. It's just 3 hours from now when DP will be streaming. Absolutely, 3 hours. We can do that. I don't think I can do the same as what you just did, like the ninja way with the power hammer. It just doesn't quite work. But you wanted to see the power shovel as well that Ranger Krieg made me as well, don't you? So I'll show you that. Bear with me. I'll bring that.
Weeb Harold approves. Blood for the blood god.
The power shovel. It is a power shovel. It is the shovel of power. This is an emote. I have an emote. Go on, guys. Do me a favor. Everyone in chat, throw up your shovels. This will be hilarious.
Oh,
My
I'm
chat,
on it. I'm on mine.
My
I'm
chat's
on
going
mine
to be
right
a
here.
mess of shovels in a moment. It's going to be
Up,
hilarious. Honestly, if you guys have a subscription, which many of you do now, because a lot of you have just been gifted a sub. Oh, I got another one. Kate Iron Fist. Cool name. Or Katie Iron Fist? Katie Iron Fist.
Katie of the Iron Fist.
Oh, Katie of the Iron Fist. It's Katie Iron Fist on mine.
Oh, she might have taken the of out of it.
Katie Iron
that's Major Macon Bacon's wife.
Major Macon Bacon's wife, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry it was 3 minutes ago, I didn't tell you. I can't hear my notifications come through, and I don't know why. So, it is a thing. But yeah, power shovels. Look at all the power shovels in chat. There's so fucking many. This is going to be so good. By the way, when we go raid, it is going to be a mental raid. It is going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, we'll have to get a battle cry going, diabolical style.
There we go. But yeah, it wasn't focused there for a second. It's focused now. So let me go take this back, and I'll show you some other stuff as well.
Oh yeah, show me everything. Did I ever tell you about my brief interaction with Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh my god, no.
You
did not tell me about your brief chat with Raid Shadow Legends.
It's not as fun as like them having given me money, because they didn't. But they were giving all these other figure painters like funding on the art side of Twitch, and I was like, I'd only been streaming a few months, and I was like, I just want to be obnoxious. And so I told my chat one night, I was like, guys, we're going to bully Raid Shadow Legends. And so I opened Raid Shadow Legends on my phone, and we picked a couple props from the game. And what I did was I just started making stuff from the game.
That's so cool.
And I just started sending them pictures on Twitter, and I was like, I'm going to keep sending you guys these photos until you acknowledge that I exist. And eventually one of them was like, we love the axe, thanks. And that was the amount that I had in the amount of wind I had in my sails to bully them. But I was like, I don't want your money, I want your acknowledgement.
Papa Diabolical just said, sorry to ask, but what power does a power shovel have? All of the power. It has all of the power. That's what power it has. It has all of the power. It has all of the power. That's the power it has. It has all of it. I wanted to show you as well. This is my Krieg Glasgow for my upcoming Krieg cosplay.
That looks so pretty.
It's my baby, and also with the affixed bayonets. I'm surprised that hasn't been shouted in chat already.
You did not.
A fixed bayonet.
I feel like that scene in Fellowship of the Ring where he's like, "This is a pint," and the Pippin just goes, "I'm getting one." like.
I love that. For Krieg! For Krieg!
That is a gorgeous rifle, sir. I've only done the one firearm. I've done the Magnum from Halo, but I've been shying away from firearms because round objects kind of throw me. I have a hard time making things round and even.
Round, I understand, because I myself have had that issue in terms of, trying to get things perfectly round, like the barrels of my bolt pistols and stuff. It's harder to do just to get them perfectly round. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it works pretty well. It works pretty well when you double layer it, 20mm foam. If you do 10mm into 10mm, it works pretty well. But my chainsaw and my power fist and stuff like that, they are currently away on the shelf up the top. They're currently out of the way, so there's probably no way I can go get those without going to like be right back and then getting them. So what we'll do is, if you guys want to see more props from Diabolical Props and myself, if you guys want, we can go to be right back, and I'll go up to the ladder and I'll go up and get them. I can bring them back down. But let me know what you think in the chat. We'll do a poll if we have to. That'd be pretty cool. So out of all the cosplays you've done, what is your favorite cosplay?
It's the dog.
It is
hands down the dog. I've only done a hand.
Do you have the Doge with you?
The Doge is here.
The Doge is here. This is going to be hilarious.
I could not find any disc batteries in my stuff packed from the old space, so I was not able to get his eyes to light up. But his eyes usually light up.
That's still terrifying nonetheless. So there's a story behind this, isn't there?
There is. So this dog, I acquired it through a friend who acquired it from an old job. His name is Derek. He was the mascot at an apartment complex in college, and they just, for like $50 for a day, he would put on a dog suit and hand out flyers. They upgraded dog suits, and we're going to throw this away. And he just goes, well, I've blood, sweat, and teared for Grover. I'm keeping him. And so he took him out of the dumpster. Well, for years he couldn't find a use for it. And so one day he was just like, you're kind of into crafting and cosplay. Do you want a $40 dog suit? And I went, hell yes. And so
Why
I gave him the
wouldn't you?
$40. I kept it. That same summer, the VR game Duck Season came out. It's a horror game where you play duck hunt, you shoot the dog, and then he chases you around the house trying to kill you. We played the game for so long, and me and Derek got really into it, and I was just like, why does this dog seem familiar? Why am I less scared of this dog than everyone else? And then I was cleaning my apartment one day, and I found this in my coat closet, and I just went, oh! And I held it up next to my TV where I had the game paused, and I was like, no way. And I started researching the game developers and going through their build footage on Steam. They
so
bought this dog suit from whatever manufacturer makes them. It is a one-to-one exact replica in every way.
Yes.
And so
That's
that
what you
same
need.
summer, the next summer when Rage Zombie and people were like, what are you going to San Diego Comic-Con as? I was like, I have to go as the duck season dog.
She goes to the duck. And there's so many amazing pictures of you in the Doge costume, isn't there? And if I'm and also Nate the Chill Val and the Ranger of Krieg both got really excited that there was a doggo, and now they're both sad. But if Ranger of Krieg, if you could do me a favor, you could go and get the picture of Diabolical in the whole suit. I know you posted it earlier, but let's see if we can get it. Oh, you can put it on with everything else on. Wait, hold on. Talk while you're in the suit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Oh god, that's hilarious. I love that. That's absolutely.
It's very warm though.
Oh god, absolutely. If you don't put fans in that,
It's got a small computer fan that runs on a 9-volt, but it dies in an hour. It kills the battery.
fans at 9 volts never really work. There you go. There is the link to the wonderful dog costume, which is terrifying, but I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. The full Doge cosplay, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's my favorite cosplay. It also checks off a couple of your boxes. So I know one of your question is what's your most expensive and what's your most inexpensive.
Yes, those are those are the next two questions.
This actually crosses off both because they recently did a re-release of the mold of the head and the suit on Amazon, and I found it, and it's like $1,100.
Oh, bruh, that's no.
And I saw that and I went, oh my god! And then I was like, but I paid $40, and here's the chest.
Oh my god, have you got the whole thing? You have. Oh, that's so cool. Look at it.
So it's covered in blood, but this is just red acrylic paint and black and brown acrylic paint. And so I already had the paints on hand. I've spent $40 on the whole costume.
That's insane. So that is your cheapest and most expensive cosplay. So I could let me just skip those questions. Since you have already answered those. What is your favorite part of cosplay? What is your favorite part of it? The whole community and everything. What is your favorite part of cosplay?
It's the interaction. A lot of people probably expected me to say like making, like the foam smithing and stuff, and I love this. But it doesn't feel the same as when you're in the suit on the convention floor and you're watching people interact with your imagination, because like it's that community theater aspect where like name another place where Luke Skywalker and Optimus Prime can shake hands and no one thinks it's strange.
Yeah.
Like in your mind, that is Luke Skywalker, that is Master Chief. They're best buddies now, and now they're dancing. Like there's such
said it better be me.
Harpoon Wonderful, I think, might be my favorite part of cosplay because my field of vision in that dog suit is this big. And he definitely had me by the lanyard when people would be like, hey, can we take a picture with your dog? I couldn't see nothing. So like, he would just like spin my head and I'd be like, am I pointing at the kid? And he'd be like, a little to your left. And I'd be like, Bop. But no, it's the interaction. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Especially, like for example, Ranger Krieg is my spotter. He walks me around, make sure like I stay hydrated and sane and safe, and I don't pass out or fall downstairs, which I haven't done. It's fine. He just dreamt about it one time. I think probably one of mine is walking around in the big guy, just getting everyone's reaction and just being like, "Holy crap, it's so cool!" Like, oh, actually, yeah, do in that voice, like, "Oh, geez, it's so cool." I can't do it. You can do it. Like,
oh, geez, you must be pretty big in that thing.
The fact that you can do the voice still wrecks me. And you realize now that you need. Have you got that as a redeem as a channel points in your stream, right?
Yeah, so it's just listed as impressions so
Yeah.
that people can make me do Gollum and all the other ones.
I'm,
But
I'm probably just gonna make you do just his voice every time I redeem it. I'm just gonna go do the voice, and you know exactly. Like, do it for a good solid minute for me, and I would love you so much. Like,
Oh, don't tell me.
we just had a hydrate redeem from Nate the Chill Valhan. He said, "Self care, fucker." Self care to self care to self
self-care.
to self care.
A fine scotch on an empty stomach.
Also, the iron coin, the other side of the iron coin. What is your least favorite part of cosplay?
Ooh,
Ooh,
For
dun,
a
dun.
while
This is
it-
where when I get my stream deck, I'm gonna have like dramatic noises and stuff like dun dun dun, like that kind of thing. It's really funny.
it is a really dramatic question because you try to not think of all the negative parts, and part of it's like the people, because like I don't know if it's this way in Europe, but in the United States, there's a very bad problem with gatekeeping in cosplay.
There's a lot of gatekeeping in the UK as well. Yeah, there's a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah, I imagine. So in Kansas City, some of the worst I've ever heard is that like there's a handful of really big name cosplayers that live in this city, and they supplement their income by going to children's hospitals and doing in-person events as like Elsa and Olaf and all those things.
Yeah.
But if a new cosplayer shows up to one of those events and did not get permission, they'll call around all the hospitals and say, "Don't hire this cosplayer. Don't." They drink. Don't, like, they'll say things that either aren't true or highly exaggerated so that the hospital will never consider them for work, and that they'll only go to these big name people. And like there's a lot of toxic behavior, but I don't even know if I'd call that my least favorite part. But my personal least favorite part is just social media. I don't understand it.
Yeah, don't even. Social media and me don't get along either.
It's just trying to figure out what makes people smile is kind of hard sometimes. So I try to be me on social media, and it seems to be working so far. But yeah, it's either the people or social media. Those are my two least favorite parts of it.
Not gonna lie to you.
When I say the people, I just mean like the negative people, the people that use it as a bad thing.
Yeah, with that, it's trust me, I've been there. Like I've been sort of on the negative side of that, on the sort of, well, there's no really good side of it, but I've been on the bad side of it, and it's, I mean, have you yourself, like on like social media and stuff, have you ever had like people berate you for something you've done?
Fortunately, no. I think I'm young enough and small enough in the cosplay community that most people are very wholesome to me, and I think a lot of people recognize that I'm not doing this to get famous or to get clout. I'm just doing it because I love it and I want other people to love it. I've encountered one negative interaction where somebody thought they were benefiting me, and as a way to get in good with me by purchasing me some non-real followers on Twitch.
Oh, right.
And there was an incident where an individual bought me like 30 fake followers as a way to get in good, and he was doing it at the same time as asking me about a bunch of commissions and stuff. And it was a time where I was like, man, this guy's being really odd. And then Twitch recently removed all bot accounts, right? And that's when I got like this.
There's a guy who does it. There's a guy who does it, and yeah.
But that was the only like kind of toxic thing that I've encountered in cosplay. It was that somebody wanted to impress me so much that they would actually do something that would hurt me in the long run. And it was easily one of the most selfish things I've seen someone do. But the person has since completely stopped communicating with me, and I have removed them. So they are no longer an issue.
They are gone from your life. I like that.
They are gone.
I like that. Well, I know there's always, I mean, thing is, I always ask about the positive and the negatives, because there always are. There's always a good and a bad. There's always, there's always that happens in life. And in general, it happens. And as much as it sucks, you can't really avoid it all the time. But what you can do is pretty much not rise up to it. That's the way I've been trying to deal with it myself. So
the worst things in cosplay are all learning experiences, in my opinion. Like I've not, like, even if it's something really negative, like toxic people, you learn to identify them, and then you learn from it, and you don't identify with them later.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. But moving on to more upbeat questions. There's always that lull. There's always that lull, and then there's the back to it. How do you view yourself as a cosplayer?
It's difficult to keep this view, but I view myself as a growing novice. Because there's times where I get hard on myself and I want to think of myself as a complete amateur. And then I'll see something that I've made and I'll be like, no, be real with yourself. You've done good. You can always do better. I like to think of myself as a growing novice. And I also like to think of myself as supportive and uplifting. I like to think of myself less about me. I'm not doing cosplay for me. I'm doing it for other people. And
I like that.
there's times where I have to remind myself that, because I'll see follower count dip on Twitch, or I'll see viewership dip on Twitch, and that'll hurt. And then I'll have to remind myself it's not about that. It's about, are you still enjoying it? Are the people that enjoy it still are the people that are enjoying it still enjoying it? And are you going to keep doing it? And whenever I get that thought process back in my head, it fixes everything. So that's how I think of myself.
With that, you see, you've been nothing but positive and nothing but good since like the first time I was on your stream. Like, I just jumped in and instantly you were just there. You were positive. You were just upbeat all the time, and like, and I was just like, I'm enjoying watching this stream, because I was up at very early. I was up very early in the morning just watching you, because again, it was that kind of time where it was just like COVID, just better just lay back and just like to flick through streamers, and it's really cool to go through different tabs and stuff like that and just have a look at like who's online. And when I jumped on yours, it was kind of like, this is cool. This is really awesome. He's very upbeat. And the fact you were doing cosplay at the time, and I was like, hell yeah, he's doing prop stuff, yeah. So click follow, and then decided to start chatting in your chat, and you were just so positive, and your chat was so positive, and it was great. So it's just, I'm glad that you view stuff like. Obviously, many people in the chat probably view you as much more than that, and of course I've seen a few people on here who are pretty nice. Like, if anyone picks on DP, I got a lead pipe for that person.
Oh, that's Harpoon. That's got to be Harpoon.
that is big class 09.
Oh, that's big class. Yeah, him and Harpoon have a running bit that they all have a lead pipe in the trunk.
Oh, do I have? No, I don't. I don't have a lead pipe. Oh, damn, that's a shame. I would have had a lead pipe. Although
we have a streamer friend named Pontifex Deuce. He recently got married to Danny Bitdoodles, who's another streamer.
We were all at the wedding.
You know, we were all at the wedding, and while the vows were going, Big Class was officiating, and Big Class was like, "Does anybody have an objection to why these two should be wed?" And it was scripted in that Harpoon would stand in the back with a big rubber pipe, and he just went, "Anybody?" like
yeah.
This.
I like that. I like that. And it's like, all right, let's grab this. Just be like, anybody? Anybody got any problems with that?
We roll hard in the paint for one another.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. God, you guys, honestly, if you haven't, please go over to his stream and watch him live tonight. It's so much fun. It's so wholesome. What are you working on tonight?
So I'm gonna be plasti dipping this as soon as we're off stream. I've got the plasti dip in the drawer, and I'm gonna go out on my patio. I'm gonna spray this with 2 or 3 coats of plasti dip. And then I've got some high pigment acrylics and some mop brushes, and I'm going to do my best to SKS props this. I'm going to try to mop brush it with multiple layers, get it looking like real wood.
That's going to be sick.
And so
dry brushing.
So we probably won't. What'd you say?
Dry brushing as well for the win.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna go heavy with a couple layers of brown and some water, and then we're gonna ease it up to dry. I'll probably have to paint it over 2 streams because it's quite a bit of material to cover. But
yeah, absolutely. This is incredibly wholesome. I love this. Proud of you, son. Remember to make yourself proud and always be kind to others. Rules from your preschool red room.
I'm sorry, my parents are watching me, and it's getting me a little emotional.
What is a preschool red room?
So my dad worked at a hospital in their accounting department, and they had a Catholic daycare center.
That's awesome.
And the classrooms were divided by color, so there was red, blue, green, yellow, purple, and I was in the red room. And so at age 4, my dad would drop me off whenever he's going to work at his building. And so we referred to those years as my red room days, because that was I couldn't remember the name Ave Maria, which was the name of the school. I could remember the red room.
The red room. That's so cool. I love that. That's so. God, this is awesome. This is awesome. It's cool, dude. Don't worry. It's cool. What got you into cosplay? First of all, what kicked you off? What bug did you get bitten by? Did you watch someone? Did you see something online? What kind of got you into cosplay? What got you into everything that is behind you? Your Your followers.
So
what got you
so
into this?
oh man. So Rage Zombie has got to be the biggest shout out at start because even while we were in college together, she was going to conventions and cosplaying and building a following, and it was one of those things for many years. I kind of just was like, that's like a weird thing. Like you, I don't know. And I just kind of I didn't turn my nose up to it. I just didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then she got I got out of college and I went to a convention with her and I was like, man, this is actually a lot of fun. I see why you do this. And that mixed with seeing Adam Savage
Good old Adam.
do his like Totoro and then seeing him do No Face and just being like, there's a layer of this that I'm not seeing. It's not just weebs and nerds dressing up because they're bored. There's a chemical reaction happening here that I'm not picking up on. And so I dressed up as Ocean Man one spring break. We went to a small convention in Kansas City and I dressed up in a nonsense costume that I made up at the last minute of like, it was like a red morph suit, swim trunks, and a Hawaiian shirt. And I just ran around Deadpooling people, like taking unrequested selfies. And like, at one point someone had a blue turtle shell that I intercepted while they were throwing it in the hallway. And like, I kind of acted the meme and then people weren't getting mad about it. They were like high-fiving me and taking photos. And it was just that doing that with all my friends was one of the times I was just like, this is too cool. There's something here.
I love that. Also, Ranger Krieg, yeah, Ocean Man. Yeah, Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. That you want to say. Yeah, there you go. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land. I love that. Ocean Man, holy crap. We have so many messages coming through for you. We then bully DP with affection and support. We hold our boy down. I love that.
They
bully the soft boy. Also, a message from Papa Diabolical. Mom said to tell them of how you redefined the term of show and tell.
I don't know if that's appropriate. That's
well, we're
not...
gonna have to know now.
So in the red, as is tradition with preschools, we were in the red room, and every day or every Wednesday or something, they would circle up the kids and be like, what did you bring to school for show and tell? Some kid would be like, I brought my turtle. And other kids would be like, I brought this rock from the playground. I had gone to the restroom, and I had been left unattended, and I had not mastered the zipper. And so I came back from the preschool urinal exposed. And I sat down, and I saw... ya boy.
Oh, good God.
And instead of my young 4-year-old brain being like, oh, let's just tuck that away. No, I announced to the class, hello, everyone. Look, it's Mr. Penis.
It is Mr. Penis.
And so literally the next Friday was bring your parent to class day. And we were doing all these family parent photos. And my dad was standing there and all these moms were walking up and we were like, so we hear you're the dad of the son with the penis. And my dad's just like, that's my boy.
That's my boy. The chat is currently going nuts. That is fucking hilarious. Oh my God, that's so funny.
I lost all shame at the age of 4.
So you're the father of the boy with the penis. Well, I bloody hope he's got a penis.
That's just God, what has he done with it now?
Oh my God, that turtle was never the same again. I love that.
That turtle
also,
learned a thing or two.
We have 34 viewers, my guy. Wow, we have 34 viewers. Holy crap! Thank you so much for everyone who is still here, chilling away, having fun. This is awesome. What would your advice be to somebody who's starting off, somebody who's just getting into the whole cosplay world?
This is my favorite question.
I love this. Go for it.
So it's my favorite question. My makerspace was approached a couple years ago to write an article for Make Magazine. And they just kind of went around the membership and was just like, who wants to be in Make Magazine? And somebody was like, David, you're a good maker and you're fun and we're going to write about you. And so they handed me a list of questions. And one of them was, what advice do you have for someone new? And my advice has always been this: make mistakes. Learn to love your mistakes. It's the reason we do it. And so making to me is an economy of mistakes. You know, because like if I buy a suit of power armor from Dovefrig I'm not buying foam. I'm not buying glue. I'm buying every mistake you've ever made to learn how to make that suit of armor.
That's so. God damn, that's such a good answer. Holy shit, that is
It's
such a good answer.
So that's the barrier to entry. Like foam costs no money, glue costs no money, blades cost no money. Most of us are quite young and have time that costs no money. The thing that's keeping you from having the thing you want in this world is you are afraid of the mistake. And learn to make it. Learn to make the mistake, write it down, and share it to somebody else.
Absolute. I love that. Holy crap. That's. Dude,
Thank you.
that answer alone. Preach it, exactly. That answer alone is just the
Thank you.
best. Thank you so much for that. That is seriously. That is madness. I love that.
Thank you.
That answer has no right to be that dang good. Yeah, exactly. They're just not like. Seriously, that was an amazing answer. Holy crap.
I appreciate that.
You understand now that I'm going to have to use that at some point if I ever get asked
Do
this
it.
question in any
to the
interview.
to the world, my friend.
To the world. To the moon, my guy. To
Yeah,
the
my as a kid watching Bob Ross, that was like that was where that came from.
I
That
watch
learning as a
Bob
kid-
Ross on Twitch now. Now that they've got the Twitch platform going, I used to watch him on YouTube.
Yeah.
I used to just watch his episodes, and now he's on Twitch. I just have him on in the background when I'm building sometimes. I love that.
If you ever can't fall asleep, so I have a hard time falling asleep without noise. Like if I have like a rainstorm or a thunderstorm going, I'm out like that.
Yep, same.
And if I don't have them, I will put Bob Ross on my Bluetooth speaker in the corner of my room, and I will just turn the volume down real low. Cause here in the where's the brush?
I love that. I love that.
Here where's the
Oh, your Savage Industries bag.
Oh.
Every time I see it, I get insanely jealous. I'm like, no. God.
if you want me to make you jealous,
Oh, you haven't. Oh, yeah, I don't do it. I know I've got the book, and no, don't show
Papa Props
Oh,
found this
bruh.
on Amazon.
my man. Oh, dude, I wanted a signed copy so bad. I've got the
Oh,
copy
we'll
up
get
in
you
my
one.
room.
We found it by accident. My dad paid full price for what Amazon thought was an unowned book, and it was signed.
Oh, man, that just ruins me every time you show me the signature. It's like, no. I love him so much. He's amazing. Adam
I
Savage.
gloat very infrequently, but on this I will gloat.
Oh, dude, gloat all you want. It's absolutely, you have a right to. It's awesome. You have a right to.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So, what is your funniest cosplay story? So, like, something that has happened to you that you remember instantly and is the funniest thing that has happened to you.
I've definitely got one. So, San Diego Comic-Con 2019, I was debuting the dog. I was in full costume, and it was getting to be about lunchtime. And Harpoon Wonderful and Rage Zombie were with me as my handlers, and they were both in costume, dressed as what was known as Slut Squad. Yeah, I believe it was called. I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Harpoon, but I believe it was called Slut Squad.
God.
And they were dressed in like BDSM gear with like police hats, and they were going around arresting lewd cosplayers, and we were taking photos of them. I'm sure they'll correct me. I might have gotten the name wrong, but we were walking around, and we were breaking for lunch, and it was one of those things where it was like, okay, we hit all of the panels we wanted to hit, we hit all the booths that we wanted to hit. Do we want to break for lunch and go see the beach? And I told everybody, I was like, hey, there's one cosplayer here who's really big on Instagram. I know she's here. I just haven't bumped into her yet. I really would like to, just to tell her thanks for all the content she makes. Her name's Darth Lexi on Instagram. And as I'm saying this to Rage Zombie and Harpoon Wonderful, I've got the suit off, the head on the floor, and I'm half exposed like a dog centaur, and I've tied the arms around my waist to keep the pants from falling off.
Thought Patrol.
Thought Patrol, sorry, it wasn't Slut Squad, it was Thought Patrol. I'm sorry.
Slut Squad, though. Can we just, like, Slut Squad, please, hashtag Slut Squad trending on Twitter.
It was Thought Patrol. Sorry, Harpoon, you're right. It was Thought Patrol. I had
Thought
it back.
Patrol. Slut Squad. Yes! Oh, that's brilliant. So the horny police? Yeah, horny police with an I.
Yeah, we were putting people in horny jail. But I've got the suit tied around my waist. I'm exposed, and I'm just cooling off. And as I'm explaining, I want to meet Darth Lexi. Her and her entourage are vlogging 4.5 feet to my left.
Oh no. What?
And they're walking by. She's dressed as the guy from Ace Ventura that looks like the Monopoly guy, the one he knocks out in like
Oh
puppets.
yeah. You, the
And
Monopoly guy.
yeah, her friend, one of her best friends is dressed as Ace. Her dad is dressed as somebody. But they're walking around, and my brain is taking this in and recording none of it. I am watching it. I am smiling like an idiot, and I'm just like. And then they stop and talk to Harpoon, and I do not react. And then they walk around the corner and down some stairs, and they're still talking to Harpoon, and I'm just watching it. I'm just watching it, and then they're gone, and then Rage Zombie goes, "Well, suit up, idiot!" And so I throw the arms on, I throw the head on, and we go peeling after her, and we lose her in the crowd.
That's
And I have no field of vision of any kind, and so I'm just like, she's gone. I messed up. It's over. Well, then I realized she's no longer holding my hand, and I can't see anybody.
Oh,
And I just hear her go, "Hey, my friend would really like to take a photo with you. He's a big fan." And right then, I hear Darth Lexi go, "Well, where is he?" And I turn, and this is the derpiest look on my face because I can't see them. I just go as I'm dressed as this blood-covered dog, and I hear her go, "Oh Christ."
That's the reaction you want. That's the reaction you want. Like, holy crap. Like, oh, honestly, I just, oh my God, that's so funny. You just like watching her go. Like the face you were making, like,
there was just no processing of the moment. It was just, how'd you like, that was neat. Like,
that's madness. I love that. God, this is why I do this. This is why I do this. These great stories and moments documented and then saved. Because, you need these. I'm going to look back at these one day and I'm just like, do you remember when I used to do the Q&A thing and I got all these guests on and now here's me in my, my cosplay workshop with my mecha and all that kind of thing. Ladies and gentlemen, oh wow, how do you say that? Tingle-liar?
I actually know him. That's Tingilia. He goes.
Tingilia.
Goes by
Thank
Luke.
you so much
goes
for
by
the
Luke.
raid. We have a raid of 24. Thank you so much. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much.
Hello, Luke.
Oh my God! Seriously, is it Tingle? Is it Luke?
He goes by Luke. Yes.
Luke, thank you so much. Welcome. This is madness. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in. For those of you new here, for those of you who've just come in on the raid, I'm Iron Warrior Cosplay. This is my wonderful guest, Diabolical Props, who you probably already know. He is very, 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 very popular. I am genuinely staggered by how popular you are. I absolutely love that. Welcome so much. Oh my God. Seriously. Thank you so much. This is the Iron Warrior Cosplay Q&A. I get cosplay guests on to chat to them. I find out, how long they've been cosplaying and why they cosplay. And I ask them about their cosplay life and career, basically. This is currently Season 3. No place I'd rather be because obviously, we are in lockdown still. But this is madness. Thank you so much to everyone. And thank you to...
Hello, Mia.
Thank you to Mia. Thank you so much to Mia for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Tigilia and Mia, they stream here on Twitch. Luke and Mia, they stream here on Twitch and they make stuff in the workshop, and then she cosplays it. And when I say it's good, I mean like,
Bucky Cos, thank you so much for following.
It's like Kamui good. It's like Kamui cosplay good.
Man.
Like the stuff they make together and the stuff that they wear together is mind-boggling.
I am absolutely gonna do me a favor. Give them a shout out, please, for the raiders. Give them a shout out. My mods haven't done the shout out yet, but please give the shout out to the raiders. Thank you so much. Give Tingle Cosplay a shout out. I really hope I'm not butchering that. But seriously, thank you so much. Oh my God, I love it. More followers. Yes, absolutely. I love it. More followers. Seriously. But really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Seriously, having a raid come in means more to me than you would know because it just gets so many more people in. It's so fantastic. Share the love. Diabolical Props, an absolute legend, an absolute hero. Thank you so much for the shout out. There you go. There is your shout out. Thank you so much. And also, not only that, I am about to give you guys a follow as well because why not? Why not? You guys have been so
anybody
nice.
Hearing the sounds of my voice from my channel, this is a channel that you guys need to know about. They're incredibly skilled craftspeople.
I now follow you. Thank you so much. That is a follow for you guys. I really, really appreciate that. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you to Stormageddon Wolf for the follow. Thank you so much. This is madness. More followers. I think we've reached over 450 now. I think I've reached over 450 now, and it makes me incredibly happy. If someone could confirm that for me.
You're at exactly 450. Exactly.
Look at me counting in my head. I absolutely love that. I remembered, and I was like, oh my god, D, so glad we stayed another day to watch today. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. I really
my
appreciate
parents
the
were
follow.
supposed to be traveling today, but when I told them about the interview, they put their travel day a day late. And so
Oh,
they-
that's so wholesome. Holy
Thank you, Mom and
crap.
Dad.
That is awesome. You have an amazing family. Holy shit. That is
I do.
absolutely
It extends very far outside of just blood relatives, like Big Class, Taco Bay, Harpoon. There are so many people in this chat that are family to me, and
That's awesome.
the fact that they're all here lifting me up just means the absolute world.
That is
This is why I do it.
seriously. We have 58 viewers currently. I cannot thank you enough for that. Seriously. And I cannot thank you enough, Diabolical Props. Seriously. Really, really
Always.
appreciate it. Bird09, thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Oh my god, that was an awesome raid. Yes, the raid cascade. Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, Tongue Dill 1391. Thank you so much for the follow. Seriously, oh my god, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really, really do. So with that as well, I've just realised your links. Your links are on there. Thank you so much, Ranger Creek, for posting his links there in chat. For those of you who haven't followed Diabolical Props, please go to all of his socials there, including Twitch, and go follow him. Shield is on. I would go get mine, but it's currently up there and it's too big.
I'll shield for the both of us.
Although I absolutely need to make me one of those. Seriously, that looks absolutely awesome. I love that. I love you, Dave. Yeah, seriously, I love that. Mama. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get this wrong again. Mama Averno. Mama Vonero, I think. I'm really bad at reading Twitch names. I'm so sorry. Mom says she loves you both and happy to have new adopted son from overseas. Ah, no way.
Yeah,
Well, you now have a Welsh. You now have a Welshman in your.
It's funny you mentioned that. My mom's side of the family's Welsh.
No way.
Like a half. Part of my mom's family was from Germany, and part of my mom's family was from Welsh.
That's awesome. Wales is. I'm not gonna lie. Wales is the best. Come on, just this.
Oh yeah. You guys missed it before the stream. He started speaking Welsh to his father off camera, and I literally was just like, oh my gosh!
The
like,
look
if I
on
could
his face was like was so funny. I was
could
just having
only
a conversation with my dad, and he was just like.
I could only assume that you were doing like the gamer boy of like, not now, Dad. But in my mind, I was like, it's like elvish poetry.
My dad came in and asked me where a certain tool was. I don't know what it is in English, but he asked me where the tool was, and I was like, it's over there. So he went to find it, and he's been repairing a strimmer, or what you guys call a weed whacker. The petrol-powered like thing. So he's been repairing the throttle on that, and I was just chatting to him, and he was asking me like what time I started, and I was telling him like, oh, I'm starting in like 20 minutes, and he's like, oh, okay, and then he left like 10 minutes before we had to start, so that was fine. But yeah, absolutely love that. That's seriously so amazing. Just so happy. The raid. Welcome to everyone who's just followed. Thank you so much for those of you watching. I really appreciate it. Are you a group cosplayer or you're more of a solo cosplayer?
I keep planning group cosplays, and then the cons keep getting canceled. This friend group of mine, we want to do what we call the Ancient Avengers. So we pick a character from Marvel's Avengers, and we make them fantasy or historically accurate. And so Kazad from my chat, he's going as like old school British Captain America. Rage Zombie's going as she's going to be doing Spartan Captain Marvel. And then I'm going to be doing like Tolkien wizard Gandalf style Doctor Strange.
That's the maddest thing. I love that. Tolkien Gandalf.
Yeah, so it's going to be Doctor Strange, but I'm going to make a staff with the Eye of Agamotto, and I'm going to have a Gandalf style hat that matches the cape and the cloak.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That actually sounds amazing. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be amazing. Gandalf's hat, though. Oh, I would love just to have Gandalf's hat just to wear on a daily basis. Just proper
I've elected to do the hat out of foam because SKS Props put out a witch hat pattern.
The
that
big
is perfect.
witch hat one. Yeah. Just scale
and so
it
I'm
up.
just gonna make it a little bit bigger and feather dust it with
That's an
some
incredible
airbrush.
idea. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it is fantastic. It is absolutely awesome. I love that. Last name Johns. Lots of them in Wales. Wales. Wales spelt Wales. I love that. I love that.
Harpoon Wonderful, if you're in the chat still, would you mind dropping? Is it okay if I have one of my people drop a link?
Yeah, absolutely. What you call it, Ranger of Krieg? Can you give Harpoon Wonderful a permit, please? If you,
Harpoon, if you're able to, can you post Kaz's photo of his Captain America suit of armor from like the historical one? Just if anyone, yeah, if anyone has it, just
that'd be awesome.
try.
Harpoon Wonderful, let my moderator, Ranger of Krieg, or Nate the Chill Valhallan, let one of them know. Let them know when you have the link ready, and then before you post it, just let them know, and then they'll give you a permit to post it. I had links coming up into my chat all the time, and it just I had to start a permit system, which
No,
which
I'm very okay with that. Thank you for letting Harpoon do that, because it's a very
right.
cool example of what we're going to be doing.
But there you go, Harpoon Wonderful. You have 2 minutes. That's not a problem at all. I've upgraded the time from 60 seconds to 2 minutes. No, that's not a problem, Papa Diabolical. That's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. It's a common thing. It happens all the time. You have 2 minutes. I love that. Oh, also we have a hydrate. Redeem hydrate. Hydrate.
Oh, there's the link. So
there is the
check
link.
this
Let's
thing
have
out.
a look at this link. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Tux, the fabulous Tux, the legend that is in my chat, currently an absolute mad lad himself, helped me fix the computer. I took it to his, we put a new CPU in it, and it's got a new GPU, and it is much better than it was before. It is currently running so well that I can now click links in chat without having to worry. I can just click that link now, and it opens up in Chrome without having the stream going... just like dying.
The stream just feels its knees cracking. Just.
I love that. I love that.
I've had some nights on stream where somebody will post a link. I'm like, I really hope this works. Like, I hope this does not just drop us.
No, seriously, I'm not even kidding. This PC couldn't open anything other than Zoom and OBS. If I tried to do what I'm doing now on the old system I had, it would have choked and died by now.
I'm so glad you got it. Like when I saw the picture you posted of like all the new stuff you'd gotten to like fix it up, and I was really just like, yes, he is back in business. Like
one night I missed one stream, but like it worked out that she couldn't do the stream anyway because her translator got COVID, so we had to skip the stream anyway. But when the PC died the night I was getting it ready for the stream we were gonna do, it was just, it was fine. It wasn't a massive problem because it did it. But thanks to Tux, he just like, the one night, he just like, done. And it was like, holy crap. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mention, Ranger of Krieg told us to redeem a hydrate. Let's hydrate again because I forgot to mention him. And now he says, I'm sad. He's saying it in the moderator chat I've got going here. Yeah, I've got the moderator chat here. If you're wondering why I'm using my phone every now and again, it's because this is where the moderators live. The moderators live here and in chat. They have both. Usually they chat to each other in Discord as well. They usually have a Discord call running. They chat to each other. It's great. So where did the cosplay name come from? Diabolical Props. Is it because your props were just diabolical?
They were just dastardly. No, so before I got into foam smithing, I mentioned the dice boxes. There was a time where I thought maybe that was a potentially lucrative endeavor to make dice boxes regularly, and I ran into some bottlenecks time-wise that were making it really expensive. But at the time on Instagram, I was known as Diabolical Arcana, and so I made those dice boxes. It didn't really go super well. And so I went about a year without ever uploading to my Instagram. If you scroll far enough down on my Instagram, you'll see a lot of Dicebox stuff. That's from back then.
From back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. But it was like a couple years ago. But yeah, it was just one of those things where I started getting into cosplay more and more. And whenever I decided to make the Twitch channel, I was like, we can't go by Diabolical Arcana. That's such a long name, and it was meant for D&D related stuff. And so I was just like, we're rebranding. And so I changed it. I was gonna have a character named Widget that I answered to on stream, and the show was gonna be called Widget Makes, and people were gonna refer to me as Widget. And then one of my friends told me, they were like, Widget couldn't be a personality bigger than Dave already is. So don't worry about being someone else, just be you on camera. And I was like, well, then what am I calling myself? And they were like, well, we've got Evil Ted, we've got Odin Makes, like we've got these
Evil Ted and Odin Makes us such nice people. Like I like Evil Ted visits my streams so often that I now have like that command for him to like all those things and stuff. That's how mad he is. Like that's how much he's here. I absolutely
the first time he ever liked one of my posts may have been like I don't know, that was one of those moments where I just started texting all my friends screenshots of Evil Ted liked your post. it's just there was
it
just
happened
such a
to me. I was exactly the same. Evil Ted followed, like I did that, and it was like Evil Ted liked your post. I did that. It was on my. I get you. I feel you. I genuinely. When I spoke to Nick of Live Action Pixel, and he put me in touch with Evil Ted. And I got Ted on the stream. That just blew my mind. That was like me done. Like that was me. Like holy crap. That was.
You could have. I'd be dead on the spot.
Oh, we had someone just say Tactical Rabbit cosplay. I just noticed the Halo Magnum. Do you want to go grab the Halo Magnum?
Ooh.
Show off the amazing. Can confirm the Evil Ted text. Absolutely, Evil Ted's amazing. I've had Evil Ted on the stream. For those of you who don't know, by the way, if you go to my Linktree, Ranger Creed can post that for you. If you go to my Linktree and find my YouTube is there. If you want to go there, I have all my previous streams on YouTube. They're much slightly different looking compared to now because I've upgraded slowly the computer, the webcam, and yada yada. It's all upgraded and stuff. But honestly, Evil Ted, such a wholesome guy, such a nice person, and genuinely, really, really, really happy that he was okay to come on to stream and stuff because he's such a big name. It was absolutely awesome. But I love that you can confirm the Evil Ted text. I like that. That Magnum, by the way, I just love because it brings me back to like when you first grab a Magnum in Halo, and it like just back in the day. Look at it; it's such a cool Magnum.
So this was I believe he goes by Andrew DFT on YouTube. He's a pattern maker, kind of like Punish Props. They've done some collabs, and he posted a free pattern probably 2, 3, 4 years ago now, of Halo Magnum, and so I made one on stream.
Such a holy crap!
I loved it. Yeah, it
looked amazing.
It was my one and only attempt at doing a firearm, and there's been a lot of lessons learned since then, particularly about seam lines. And
don't get me started on seam lines. I have learned my lesson. Like I recently made a set of shoulders for Chapter Master Valrak, and I managed to get rid of like good 95% of them, and I was very, very happy with myself, considering what my current shoulders for my Space Marine look like compared to the ones I made for him look like. I'm like, damn, I need to remake my shoulders now.
It's such a rewarding feeling because there was a time where like I would see this and it would just stand out like a sore thumb, and I would hate it. But now I've gotten to the point where you don't see them anymore, and it's to the point where like I knew that when people would look at this, I know that I'm being harder on me than most people ever will.
Yeah.
Most people.
I mean, as you saw, it's like that they just love the fact that there was a Halo Magnum on the wall. It's like cool, love the Halo Magnum.
Yeah.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
I love it. Now I need to print one. Why not? Why not commission Diabolical Props to make you one out of
So Tactical Rabbit lives here locally. We've not met personally. She's a very skilled 3D printer.
Nice. Nice.
But she's become one of my like kind of best hype train people. She's very awesome.
Hype train. I can't believe we had a hype train so early in the stream as well. I was like, just as soon as we started stream, before even though it was all scuffed to hell, it was still like hype train. It was like,
and I've learned the secret to kind of guaranteeing a hype train.
Tell me
our friend Rage Zombie, if she ever hits level 5 hype train, there's a secret redemption of waterboarding. And so her roommate will literally drag out a kiddie pool in their bedroom. Rage will stand down in it, and they will just start dunking water on her. It's the most insane thing. She'll be like, "Okay, guys, tonight's gonna be a chill stream of Among Us," and Rage Labe's followers will be like, "Nope, we're gonna drown you real quick." and she's like, "Guys, I literally spent like an hour and a half on my makeup. Please don't do this." And they're like, "Nope. the deluge, and so they'll just start
Level 5
splashing
hype
her with
train.
water.
That's madness. Tactical Rabbit says, no, I'm not a skilled 3D printer. My printer does all the work. No. You still have to be a skilled 3D printer to have the printer do, you still have
very
to
skilled.
fiddle and twist and play with and edit and all that kind of stuff. I know what it's like. It's like people that tell me I'm cheating with my laser cutter, but it's like, have you seen how difficult it is to get things right on a laser? Like, it's not that easy.
I'm watching a really great interaction happen right now in your chat. Full Power Creation was like, "What's a seam line?" And then my buddy Big Class, is explaining the seam line. Big Class,
I love that.
Full Power Creations makes the most insane foam
Yep.
suits of armor.
But I'm sure
he's-
at some point Full Power Creations had seam lines and stuff, and he's gotten to that point now where he's amazing. Well, he is at that point where he's amazing. I've seen his work, and it is absolutely amazing. And I really want to give him a shout out again. He's such a
hand
legend.
before God, I thought I was looking at a trailer for the new video game, and it was him just showing off.
It's the funniest thing. That Gunpla knowledge coming in.
Big Class is the realist, though. I love him so much.
Has cosplay helped you in terms of social anxiety or anything like if you have social anxiety or anything? Has that helped you? Like, has cosplay sort of given you that push to sort of come out of your shell more?
Absolutely. So before I got into streaming, in particular, I was taking a lot of improv comedy classes here in Kansas City, just as like a hobby. And there was always still that bit of, I don't like people. Like, I think part of our ape brain, right, just kind of wants us to never have the spotlight on us.
Go back, I want to be monkey.
There's that part of our brain that's just like, stay safe, don't draw attention to yourself. And for the longest time, even doing hobbies that required me to be in front of people, there was always that part of me that was like, I don't want to be looked at. And so getting into cosplay taught me they're not looking at Dave. Like, sure, they're looking at Dave, but they're not seeing Dave. They're seeing duck hunt dog, or they're seeing duck season dog, or they're seeing whoever you're dressed as. And so, yeah, it has helped a lot understanding that people don't look at you to see your flaws. They look at you to see your perfections. And so,
and considering the amazing answers that you've given tonight, I have saved this question for second to last. And I have this question written in black marker. Everything else is in pencil. I have this written in black marker. It's specifically quite an important question, which I don't know if you've been on stream when I've asked it, because I don't ask it as often as I'd like to. But I sort of gauge and judge my sort of my guest and see what kind of answers they give and stuff. And I think this is an answer that I think you yourself would probably give 100% into. But what is cosplay to you? And when I wrote that question originally, I was like, should I save this till like the very last? And I have indeed saved it till very last for quite a few streams. Sometimes at the beginning when I started season 1, I would just ask it as one of the questions. But when I saw the reaction it would get from people, and some of the answers I would get were insanely like heartfelt and awesome. Now don't get me wrong, they don't have to be heartfelt and awesome. I've had really easy, quick, and sort of cosplay is just fun for me, and then that's it. But what is cosplay to you, Mr. Diabolical Props?
trying to not be so dramatic, but it is a hopeful reminder that we have not forgotten how to be inspired. So many people that I interact with on like a daily basis exist in this understanding of you wake up, you work, you go home, you sleep, you work, and if there's anything you want, you buy it or don't have it. This is a reminder that we still have the ability to create outside of what's immediately available to us. And so it's a very hopeful thing for me that we can still be creative, we can still be good people to one another, and we haven't lost the ability to imagine things. And so that's what cosplay is to me. Earlier I mentioned the word alchemy, and that is the only word that I can accurately sum up cosplay to me, because you combine time, other people, passion from other people, you combine foam, and all of it combines into this one little theatrical event of you being someone else, or you being someone, like multiple someone's else, or even like original characters and stuff like that. Like that's what cosplay is to me, is it's where all the Venn diagrams that are good in this world touch.
I love that. And also, we're getting Ranger Creek just said, bruh, just do a side gig as a motivational speaker already. Seriously, you should be a cosplay motivational speaker. You should just do videos of people, like, looking at the camera, telling people, like, you can do this. You're amazing. You should, like, and just if people get down, they can just go to those videos and be like, yeah, I am. And then just go back to the thing and then just start building something.
I don't think I could sum up a better dream job.
I love that. I love that. Honestly.
That'd be awesome. You guys are too kind to me.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to sadly say these words, which are, we are on the last question of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, Diabolical Props, super quick, where can we find you online on the World Wide Webs? Where can we find you, my dude?
Well, most of my social media is based out of Twitch.
I love that voice. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You understand if like Jimmy Neutron and like let's say the guy who does the voice like can no longer do it, they should just hire you. But honestly, for those of you who want to know Diabolical Props, there are all of his links. Under those will be all of my links as well to my Discord, to my socials. If you guys want to jump on the Discord, we have a Discord. If you guys want to jump on, it's very Warhammer themed, but you don't have to be a Warhammer cosplayer or into Warhammer. You can just join for the fun of it. We are on there. There is cosplay that is 40k related and cosplay that is non-40k related. We have multiple painting channels. We have a 3D printing channel. We have a bunch of different channels. We have plenty of regular voice channels and stuff. We have loads of VCs. At the very bottom, we have all the different VCs with the drop links and stuff. If you guys want to join in ever, please do. If you see people in the voice chat, just jump in. Unless they're in their own private one, leave them be. Just have fun and join in anytime you guys want. I would really appreciate it. Once you join, make sure you pick a faction. If you don't know what faction to pick, just ask, and I'm sure one of my mods will give you a faction that suits you best. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a huge thank you and a huge shout out to my wonderful guest, Diabolical Props. I genuinely cannot thank you enough. I would do the same, but it's a beanie. So just Tim's hat, like Paul's hat to you, sir. But honestly, I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough for coming on. I've been looking forward to this so much. I genuinely cannot get over how much fun this has been. We need to do a stream together at some point. We need to do a crafting stream together at some point where we can just craft away.
If you ever find yourself with an opening for the Joy of Chaos.
The Joy of Chaos. If you have something you want to paint on the Joy of Chaos, absolutely. I will add you to the list, my dude. I have plenty of people wanting to do the Joy of Chaos. I love that. Marvelous stream. Wonderful stream. You're both so lovely and amazing. Thank you so much to everyone. Harpoon, wonderful. Thank you so much. Big class. Thank you again.
To all my friends and family that came, thank you so much for being here, guys.
Yes, to all of his friends and family. Hopefully, you guys can join in. Become part of the Iron Warrior cosplay family as well. Become a part of my Iron Legion. My Iron Legion of subscribers. It's madness. Can't believe it. I once again also want to thank the legendary Zug. I want to thank Zug, you an absolute mad lad. Mr. Titan, thank you so much. I want to thank Big Class for the 500 biddies. Full Power Creations as well for the subs. Seriously, thanks so much. Diabolical, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Honestly, you guys have been fantastic. I really appreciate it. One last thing before we go as well. I just want to give a big thanks to my moderators, Nate the Chill Valhalla and Ranger of Creek. Thank you so much, guys, for being legends as always. These guys are the ones who just come out and they're here for the whole stream. They share links. They're in the chat. They're absolutely amazing. Those guys are absolutely fantastic. If you guys haven't, please go check out their Instagrams. Their links are there. All the links are there. You guys can go have a look at Ranger of Creek and Nate the Chill Hound. Thank you so much to Rumnari. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Sorry I butchered your username. I am so bad at usernames. It should be a talent of mine to be that bad at usernames. I'll definitely stay in the Iron Legion. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Big Class. Now, we do have a raid planned. I have already got a raid planned. So let's go raid. We are going to tonight raid the wonderful Hobby Room. Do you guys know the Hobby Room? If you guys don't, she is a fantastic person. She's a fantastic person. Currently painting a Helldrake on stream and doing an absolutely wonderful job of it. I actually followed the Hobby Room the other night, and they were absolutely amazing and very welcoming. So I'm going to go give them a raid. So please stick around. The stream will be ending, but please stick around for the raid. The raid will be happening, and also Diabolical Props.
Can I ask a quick question? So
course you
usually when my channel raids, we usually set up a battle cry, and I know yours is usually Iron Within
And loads of shovels. All the shovels.
and all the shovels. Can I request that we do a Who's Your Daddy?
Who's your daddy? Can we do a mix of Who's Your Daddy with some shovels?
I would have it no other way.
Let's do, you guys are all caps, Who's Your Daddy with power shovels. That would be, I think that would be quite, Who's Your Daddy with power shovels? I think that works. Is everyone ready for the raid? I've arrived for the raid. Yes, you have, Chris. You have arrived for the raid. Genuinely. What a legend. We're going to raid the hobby room. Thank you again to my wonderful guest, Diabolical Props. Thank you so much for taking the time to being on stream. You will be seeing him again. Now, please go check out his links. Give him the love. For those of you who aren't already following him, please go watch his stream tonight. He's an absolutely amazing crafter. Who's your daddy with power shovels? Let's go raid the hobby room. Thank you so much again. See you all soon. Bye for now.